So now we're in the ice cavern.
A hunk of ice?
Yep.
Hey,
Ice
what's
area.
the symbol?
Let me guess.
Okay, so
Did Enacro leave us a
leave
hint?
ice cavern. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember exactly how far we are into this story.
I think we're chapter
What if
6.
we don't have a mirage that can
Yeah,
run that?
chapter 6 or chapter 7, something like that.
Yeah,
So-
somewhere around there.
So yeah, in between recording, in between sessions though, I got into like a long conversation with Hal about British miniseries and whatnot,
That had to be a fun
British TV
conversation.
and British TV, and also the fact of the IT crowd and how it's an actually pretty good show.
Thanks indeed. Let's keep going.
Despite being made by a complete asshole.
Yeah,
But that's something for someone else to discuss.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I enjoy the show a lot. It's fucking it. I have laughed. I laughed hard at a few of those jokes.
Get any traction?
Specifically of where it starts off with the boss in a serious face, and then it zooms out and he's still doing that serious face.
There's no way to turn
It's
this slide.
it's ridiculous, but it's good. It's a good time.
Now my question with that dungeon is, why did they do the Zelda route of the whole ice maze kind of thing?
And it's not really a Zelda route thing. I mean, it's an ice dungeon, so
Right, but I've noticed it mostly in Zelda and not in other dungeons sometimes.
Pokemon
That's just me. Okay.
Gen 2 specifically.
This is the part where I started shuffling the battle music, so you're currently listening to the Final Fantasy 1 battle.
Oh, nice. It's a good battle theme.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, new enemies. They're ice bats. They're like the regular cave bats we've encountered, but their weakness is now ice. I believe their prism tunity is either it's deal enough damage or heal them. It wasn't. It may just be healing them though, because obviously how one hit killed them each time.
You see, the problem is I'm starting to get too powerful for the monsters in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Because I kinda imprisoned Magitech armor that I really shouldn't have at this point.
Yeah, you imprisoned a higher tier. You imprisoned a higher tier, like a large prism way earlier than you should. Than you should have had it. Also, oh yeah, this is the transfigured version of a black knack, which is I think just a white knack. Let's find out real quick. Yep, just a white knack. So in terms of the Fenrir you get, the white Fenrir is actually better off because it's much faster. Which white knack evolves into a white Fenrir, which I don't know the name of off the top of my head. But it's a lot faster and it has a lot better fighting potential than the regular Fenrir you get.
Now I know, like, those kind of dogs are used in a side quest. There's like this. It's really crazy.
In this
Imprison
game.
them.
Yeah,
Tricky.
there's. I remember doing this side quest for grinding where you had to find these mirages that this little boy wanted.
Oh yeah, that
And you
kid.
always give him- Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll meet him later on, but it's one of those fetch quests that I hate the most because it's a chain and it's the worst.
Let's go.
I mean, with me, I just catch every prism I see, so I never had any problems.
And for some reason, the random shuffle put
Put in One Wing Angel.
One Winged Angel.
Yeah, that's the. This is like the orchestrated version too. Yeah, this is the one that they play in Advent Children, because there's like, I believe there's 3 different versions of One Winged Angel, which are the original version, obviously, the version they play for Advent Children, and then the reorchestrated Advent Children version,
You're done.
where instead of mumbling, they actually speak Latin. Which, yeah, I think this is the Advent Children version of that. Are you
I
trying?
never played Advent Children at all.
Well, it's a movie, so you can't play it.
Right.
Good movie. Well, good enough movie. It's alright. I still... it's an alright movie. Like... it's got really great action sequences, but it's alright in terms of everything else.
So as we continue on with this part, you'll notice that the Magitech armor and Kazan combo are way too overpowered.
You're damn right it is.
At this point in the game.
Mhm.
Just wait until they go higher, 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 higher.
Oh, this is also the reason why you want a cockatrice in your party, because cockatrice knows sizzle, which will melt those ice hunks.
Yeah, that was, I think, a pain for me for a while when I first played.
Mm-hmm.
Are you two okay?
Yeah, for some reason, instead of Farah just like healing you, kind of like in Pokemon Gen 4, where you would team up with a person and it'd just be an instant heal. Instead, you have to stop for a sec, and then she completely heals you and your party. Still a great full heal. Never have to waste potions with her, but it doesn't last long.
No.
Yeah, you get off of this dungeon and then she's gone.
Yeah.
Which is stupid, but in a sense, it kind of makes sense.
Well, I don't think the developers wanted you to have a free full heal for the entire game.
To look at the map and to get your bearings.
Yeah, because that's kind of like breaking the game in half at that point.
Because the game's not already broken with the Kazan Neville combo.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you already rule over early game with that combo. Again, the fact that you have a fucking you have a Magitech armor this early in the game already. It's great. Oh. But yeah, a lot the enemy variety is pretty cut and dry for this dungeon. It's just ice bats and white knacks mostly, and also the white tonberries or baby berries, I think they're called.
Yeah. Oh look, little wolves! Come to play.
With a new theme.
All these wolves must be a pack. They're not going to leave us alone
That's
unless
Final
we
Fantasy
show them
III's
where
battle
this belongs.
theme.
Final Fantasy 1.
Is it? Oh, is it still 1? Oh, I thought it was 3.
At the moment it cycles between World of Final Fantasy's battle theme, Final Fantasy 1's battle theme, a Kingdom Hearts theme that I can't recognise. I think it's just made destined for this game.
Nice knowing
And One Wing Game.
Alright.
You're done.
I'm actually curious on what that Kingdom Hearts theme is, because I gotta listen to that now. By the way, so another thing you can do too with one big thing you can do with transfiguring, you can not only digivolve your mirages, but you can also completely change what their base mirage form is if you unlock the right path on their mirage board. Like you can turn a black knack into a white knack, which then completely transfigures into the white Fenrir.
Now, do you need the white Fenrir for anything?
No,
Or is it
it's just better.
Okay.
It's just better than base Fenrir.
It's a pretty cool looking mirage.
Mm-hmm. It's fun to ride around on if you know you're not riding around on the red Magitech armor.
Hey, stop running!
They certainly like giving us a hard time.
Wait,
I think I got stuck here for a while.
it's the slide puzzles I had. There was a point where I just straight up used a guide to just go the exact path I wanted to go because it's the.
I think I know which one you're talking about because I have trouble with that one.
Yeah.
And kind of make a joke.
It is not. It's not fun.
It doesn't sound fun.
Oh, you'll see it. I think it's coming up in a couple moments in the video.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Why do I forget this stuff?
He's huge!
There's the right Fenrir.
Mm-hmm. I believe there's also one other big rule
Let's go
of
after him.
evolving your mirage. What are you doing? There's actually, I don't know if I mentioned this before, there is one other big rule of mirages, is that in order to get the specific, the big mirage that you want, like a Fenrir mirage, you have to beat the boss that it's based off of first. So, like, when we got Valifor, like, when we beat Valifor, Cockatrice can now evolve into Valifor.
Here we go. It begins.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see how long
I
this
had
takes.
to add I had to add the music.
Oh yeah.
What in the world is this music again?
It's just generic copyright-free music. I don't know the name off the top of my head. But yeah, it's just royalty free.
Yeah,
It's called Meatball Parade.
Oh, is it?
It's the one that Drac always uses for the stupider moments in the Nest videos.
Yeah.
I think I've seen a couple other YouTubers use this for like gags and stuff.
A lot of people do, because again, the big part is it's royalty free. You're just going in a big circle.
That makes sense with this song.
Yeah, you'll notice that I just keep going in circles because this shrine puzzle's obnoxious.
Yeah.
This side puzzle can just go in a fire.
I straight up, I just, there was a point where I just had to use a guide. A good buddy of mine too, I remember watching him struggle through this too. It was great, because we both had to, like, I had to look up a walkthrough for him and tell him how to get through the ice sliding puzzle.
Wait, you almost had it there a while back though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't notice at the time, but you see, keep watching.
This is gonna be good.
I did not speed this up at all, because if I had to suffer through this, everyone else has to suffer.
Oh, nope, I see. I saw that jump cut there, you cheater.
I saw one earlier too.
Yeah, but no, this one was not a very subtle jump cut. Oh, there we go. Almost. Nope. This is just... Oh my gosh, this is still...
It's so good.
Oh, this is like, this is Life is Strange all over again.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh man, this is... It's still going. I believe in you.
This is probably the biggest fail of the entire LP so far, so I had to keep it in.
What in the world is this?
Yeah, I think he spent a little too much time on that sliding puzzle.
Oh no, there's a reason why this is here. Watch what I'll say. I actually solved it and then went backwards by accident.
There we go. Oh, there's a speed up.
Here we go.
And now speeding it up.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He looks like a
Still
ping
going.
pong.
Still going.
Still going. Still. Oh god.
Man, that took a while.
That literally took about 20 minutes in recording if you don't count the jump cuts and speeding up at the end.
Of course. Now it is boss time against Fenrir. I think it's just Fenrir because I think it's Blacknack that evolves into something else. I don't know. Hopefully Hal will use Libra on it.
Now, Furface.
Lon, wait!
And now he's summoning all of his Whitenack cubs.
I don't want to get wolfed down! I don't believe it. Did the wolves lure us here? No way.
What is it, sis?
Could it be? These wolves have more brains than you?
Where'd that come from? That's cold pointing at me every time something goes wrong.
Yeah, well, an icicle ridge, do as the icicles do. An icicle's the point.
What?
Guys, maybe you should save it?
Okay, that does it. I'll show you which one of us has more
And
brains.
now it's boss
That's what I'm
time.
scared of.
And
We already know
so,
who's the
it's the
son.
Grand
Nice
Fenrir,
knowing
and an army of white nags.
You're done.
I'm surprised you don't have any AOE. You have like no AOE spells.
I don't have any OEs, but I do have the next best thing.
You do have some powerful abilities though, because again, you got the fucking Magitech armor, you bastard.
Ew.
Just fire beam.
That's a good chunk of itself already, oh.
Hmm.
Just from that one fire beam.
That's a good chunk. Yeah, I don't know about that.
See how you like this. Here goes. Ah!
And fire beam to the face.
Yeah, this is again. Hal should not have this early
I
into
really
the
should
game.
not have that. That's it.
Like it is quite scary how actually like have, because he has a power, not just like a large mirage. You can have a large mirage early in the game, but he has a really strong one that he shouldn't have this early into the game, and it's great.
It also has a super move which you can use, but it drains all the AP.
It's worth it though.
But I'm not using that to just make this a complete joke instead of just a teeny bit of a joke.
Yeah. I'm also surprised you haven't used any champions yet.
Next part.
Probably.
Honestly,
Oh no, definitely.
what surprises me is that later on in this game, with how much this game like references Final Fantasy related stuff. Later on in the game, I think it's in a fortress. I'm not going to spoil it, obviously. There's a character that this game references that I didn't think that Square Enix would ever acknowledge, or at least from a game Square Enix doesn't acknowledge, and a lot of the fan base doesn't like to acknowledge either.
Which
Like,
is.
Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, right.
Like, there's one character that they reference, and that is a helpful character early on. That they reference her. That I didn't think that we'd ever get a Dirge of Cerberus reference. Oh, you're wobbly.
Nice knowing ya. You're done. Yeah!
Dang, a critical week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hal's just like mowing through he's plowing through most of this.
Yeah, I can just see him, like, just beating it in a matter a lot faster than I ever did.
I mean, first playthrough me, yeah. Second playthrough me, no, because I know this game like the back of my hand at this point.
That's why I'm planning on doing all the bonus stuff so I can actually have a challenge later.
Oh, dude, I'm actually looking forward to the challenge dungeon because I haven't actually run that myself. Like I haven't actually played this game a lot since I sped through a lot of the game on the Switch, but I haven't got to actually play the Super Dungeon yet.
Right. At the time of this recording, I think Joker came out, what, a week or two ago?
Well, I haven't actually even been playing Smash. He came out last week though. He came out the weekend I was on my trip to Tennessee, and we all had to deal with. I had to deal with updating the game, and then I also had to then deal with slowly but surely downloading Joker, which I ended up doing. I did it, but dear lord, it took a while.
Yeah.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You got lucky, my friend. Unfortunately, your luck has run out.
It is.
That was a good fight.
All right.
And so that's Grand Fenrir. Again, a fight. It's not a difficult fight whatsoever. It's just more of when you have powerful mirages, it tends to sweep through the game pretty quickly. It tends to sweep through a fight pretty damn quick. And then you get and also just a random encounter right after. Oh, cool. You got right hand.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't get them at the moment.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, no, it's right claw. I was right on the hand, but yeah, you got right claw.
Here goes.
That is a very, very rare encounter for this cave.
Take this.
And
That is indeed.
honestly though, the hands as mirages themselves are not that unique or not that impressive of mirages. They do have a unique ability of when both left and right are out on the field, they get a stat bonus. But that's about it.
Well, that ought to do it.
Victory.
As I said already, the Neville Kazan team are kind of way too OP.
You're damn right.
Yeah.
It's great. I do like that added a bit over there on the right with the frozen lake. Just seeing the fish swim around in that.
And the end of a part.
All right. Oh, you're not gonna go fight that Mercrift real quick?
No.
Oh, come on, man. Go fight him.
Look at its level. It's level 28.
You can do low-level runs in this game. It's not recommended, but you can do it.
You can do it, but that doesn't mean you're not gonna die.